Hi guys, how you doing today? I'm good. I told you I was going to tell you one of my stories from Nana Kay, and I was going to read it, a story to you, but I've misplaced my book in the van somewhere. So what I'm going to do is tell you a story about when I was 10 years old. Um, we had a big family, um, so there was always a cousin to go hang out with in the summertime. So I went to my cousin's house one time, and it was fun because I think Mom and Dad and Aunt Katie and Uncle Duck had this planned all the time, and just, we'd just play like, ooh, let's ask them if you can stay. And they'd always seem to say yes. Yeah, I didn't even put that together until the other day. Anyway, we all went down to Aunt Katie's house, and I got to spend a week there. Ooh, wow, week. And so we played. Mom and Dad left, and I'm okay, the first night. And we played the second day, and the second night I was getting a little bit homesick, you know. So I told Aunt Kitty I wanted to go home, and I called. She said, "Well, let's call your mom." And so Mom said they couldn't come and get me, but I would have to think of something to do that would be a lot of fun, and then the time would go quicker. I said, okay. So me and Karen got our thinking caps on, and we thought, what can we do? What can we do? And we decided to put a circus on for the neighborhood kids. And we had popcorn and Kool-Aid for sale for the refreshments, and we had a clown act, and that was real funny because apparently someone had a pair of heart underwear, men's underwear. So we dressed up like a clown and had those, and we were holding our pants up, and when someone hit the clown over the head, and when they went like this, the pants fell down, and there was all the hearts, and all the kids got a great big kick out of that. And we had the tightrope walker that we put on the swing set. That was fun. And we just had a really good time with the circus. And we had a neighborhood dog, and we had him dressed up like a lion. We put some stuff around his neck and made like he was a lion, and made the whip out of yarn and a stick, and we were going, yeah, with a chair back. It was fun. Well, anyway, we had a good day, and we counted up all our change, and just so happened we had enough money for us to go see a movie at the town that she lived in, at the theater. And we went, and we were able to get all the popcorn and Coke and everything we wanted, and to see a movie that day on our circus money. And that I went back to Indiana about a month. I don't know when I went back, but I was in Indiana, And I went down to see if the theater was still there, and I hope you're getting this. That's the theater that we went to, and we used to walk to it. And it's still there, still doing the movie thing. And I thought, oh wow, that is so awesome that it's still there. I wish Karen was around to see it, because we had so much fun. And I always had fun when I got together with my cousins, every single one of them. Well, maybe not every single one of them, but most of them, yeah. I didn't get along with a couple of the boys very much, but that was on my dad's side of the family. So, but the cool side of the family was the Kakavicas, and that we always had fun. And then we'd go down to Grandma's, and on about every Sunday we'd go to Grandma's, and we would be there about an hour, and Mom and Dad say, well, okay, it's time to go. And we'd just be walking out to the car, and here'd come Aunt Katie and Uncle Duck. So we'd turn right around and get back out of the car, and stay for another hour. And then we'd get ready to leave, and then Aunt Eileen and Uncle Forbes would come up in their car, and then we'd get to. It was a whole day. We ended up getting to stay, and I was just so excited whenever we went down to Grandma's, because she lived in a log cabin, and we used to see, Grandma, can I pump some water for you? Yeah. So we'd go out in there and pump the water from the well. She didn't have a running water sink or a bathroom. We had to go in the outhouse. But I've got another story about that one, so I'll tell you that at another time. But someone asked me how I ended up joining the Navy. That one wasn't the best of predicaments, I was dating this guy, and things turned ugly. And my life was threatened, and my dad got to where I wasn't able to go out anywhere by myself, because he was afraid this guy was gonna really, really hurt me. And I could take care of myself, but there's just, I didn't know any of this, karate or I didn't know all that. I just hit you with my fist, and pretty much that'd be it. But this guy had training, so I couldn't have gone up against him. So I'm sitting there talking to my dad one day, and he says, sis, he says, you know what? I go, what, Dad? He goes, you know what the best thing to do if you don't know what to do? And I go, what? He said, join the service. And I go, what? He said, join the service. He said, you'll get out of here, you'll be safe, and maybe you can start a career. And I thought, you're right. I can do that, And, of course, I know he was thinking I was going to go in the Marines, but I heard horror stories about Marine boot camp, and I said, there's no freaking way I'm going in the Marines. So, besides that, the Navy uniforms were so much cooler. The women's uniforms were awesome. Marines, not so much. The color didn't do anything for me. But Yeah, so I went in, took the test. I had to take it 3 times. I was so nervous. And then when I passed, well, I aced the like carpentry and tools and mechanic and stuff because I always hung out with my dad. I aced that one, and so I wanted to be a CB, and but they wouldn't let me because I was a girl. Losers. Um, so after I passed the test, they said, "Okay, you know what? We're really gonna have to see your birth certificate. You showed us your license, but we're gonna have to see your birth certificate, and one of your parents, are gonna have to come in and vouch that you're old enough to join the service." Because they said, "Oh, we don't think you're a day over 13." So I had to take my dad down in there and prove that I was old enough. So I went in, and I had the best time. Yeah, it was awesome. We got to march, and ooh, I'll tell you about the boot camp in another story because I had some fun times there. Really fun. So, anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. I was going over a couple of the lists there yesterday, and some of you guys forgot to like. And, rules, you got to follow the rules. So, make sure you get everything, dot those I's and cross those T's, and thumbs up, and all that other crap. So, I will talk to you tomorrow. And take it easy and take the long way home. See you later. Woo!